We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants and their inner-city rivals, the New York Jets. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Dart. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. To the air, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll have the speedy Tyrod Taylor calling the shots, the former Virginia Tech Hokie.
One of the classiest quarterbacks in the NFL and always in a difficult position because he has the skills to be a starter, but there's usually a youngster behind him that they're grooming and they want on the field. But when given an opportunity to be the guy, he's led teams to the playoffs, and he's also gone to the Pro Bowl. A great combination of arm and legs, not to mention a brilliant mind.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Liking 18.
Here's Taylor to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw again is Taylor. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. And how about this, a fake? And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Will McDonald showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Dart going to look to throw here. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the interception, here's Taylor. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Come on.
Now it's Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking deep here from Mechie. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Giants.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scatteroo. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, Dart. And that is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Gano the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Giants 7. Jets nothing.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They find some open field here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
6 yards.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
19 Tiger. 19.
Ball on a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
They go play action now. Taylor. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to break. And look at this, another fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Cowboy 80.
Straight ahead is Hall. 17 yards for Breece Hall. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the deep...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 47.
In motion right is Robinson. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
A loss of 7 yards. 3 and out.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Here's Williams to return. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now Hall to start the drive. Down the sideline he goes. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Scatterboot. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On the draw, it's Scatterboot. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Robinson, the motion man right.
1st and 10 at the 26.
To throw is Dart. That's complete to Slayton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, this is a half with not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw now, Dart. He finds Robinson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Let's go now.
Throwing again is Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready up.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. There he goes left side. Breece Hall inside the 20. And he's in for a touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now stands at 13. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 63 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Let's go.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
Free kick out of bounds.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Scatteroo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Dart. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This one is Slayton over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
We both know there's a lot that went into why they made it their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he stopped immediately there. Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop. Here's second and 10.
At the Jets' 12-yard line.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Will McDonald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Scatterbo. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Gano's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. 69 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Folk for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now Dart. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Second down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They go play action with Dart. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Jamie Gillen now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Come on, set, ready,
Hall again on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
ready, set.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 60 vices, 60 vices.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Here's the Jets punter now. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 1st down, here's Scatterboo. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton from 6 yards away. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. But he will not make it into the end zone. He stops short, and that might spell an end to their chances as this stays a 3-score game. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's a give to Hall. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
and the giant rush gets home as down he goes. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. To throw, Dart. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
play action now. Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Giants
Scadaboo going to run it out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To the air. Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
That's another Giants first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
And the Giants first down.
Now Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run from the gun with Scadaboo. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Scadaboo. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Here's Dart. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
It's a turnover on down.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Play action, now Taylor. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. And he completes it to Wilson. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start on the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants
Throwing, Dart. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Dart. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looking to throw, Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop. And he's got it! Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, Taylor going to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Coverage by Micah McFadden.
From the gun, it's Taylor. It's caught. Mitchell. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Taylor to throw. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jets 41. Giants
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Dart. Catch made by Slayton. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Dart.
43-yard line.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw now, Dart. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Another 3 and out.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff for Hall. And he'll get it inside the 35. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands